delivery apps work nowadays, but I'd always start, you know, in the nicer neighborhoods, so it would ensure you'd get a pretty good tip. I remember being tipped $5 for getting somebody's Starbucks, like just a coffee. This was when Starbucks was cheaper than it is now. I probably got paid like double what the Starbucks was worth. I was told, I will tip you well because you are getting me a Starbucks coffee. And I was like, yeah, that was a nice tip. Thank you. And then once I was tipped $10, it was the holidays. I know I lost money. At least the first month I did it, I lost money because this was back in the day. And back in the day, the orders were not done directly through whatever app you're using. The delivery driver would have to call in the order for you. So you'd have to call the restaurant to be like, to make the order itself, and then you'd have to use a credit card that was given to you by the delivery company. It was such a pain for delivery. Like, now it seems so easy to be a delivery driver, but back then, you had to do everything. I remember there were a few days where the company credit card wasn't working, and I had to use my own debit card to pay for these people's food. And I was told I'd be reimbursed. And the company made it so difficult. Like, first, they were like, okay, come in and we'll give you a new credit card. So I went in, and keep in mind, this was like one of my first jobs. And so I came in and they're like, okay, here are 2 credit cards. Okay, in case one of them doesn't work again. I was like, okay, when will I be paid back? And they're like, oh, just provide the receipts and send them to this email and we'll pay you back. I don't think I was ever paid back, and it was like $300. So I just remember I was like, I have to work for this company until I make $300. Isn't that horrible?